Round 1 center. With dark brown yarn, make a magic ring. Each one does not count as a stitch. It's just a turning chain for starting the round. Work 8 SC into the ring. Pull the ring tight to close the center hole. Join with a cell street to the first SC. For beginners, after joining, you have a small circle of 8 single crochets. This forms the center of the sunflower. Round 2 center expansion. Each 3 counts as 1 DC here and throughout. Make 1 DC in the same stitch as the join, the base of the CH3. This creates an increase in the first stitch. Now work to DC in each SC around, in the next stitch, to DC, in the following stitch, to DC, and so on. You are effectively doubling the number of stitches. At the end of the round, you should have 16 DC total. Join with a slip stitch to the top of the beginning CH3. Tip: count your double crochets to ensure you have 16. If you have more or fewer, you may have skipped a stitch or put 2 in the same place incorrectly. It helps to count as you go. Each of the 8 SC from round 1 now has to DC. The circle may start to curve up a little. That's okay. Round 3. Change to Cafe Latte yarn. This round uses 3 HDC clusters. Begin in any space between 2 DC from the previous round. Insert the hook in a gap between 2 adjacent stitches, not into a stitch. Join the new yarn NH3. This CH3 will serve as the first incomplete HDC of your first cluster. In the same gap, work to incomplete HDC. Then sew and pull through all loops on hook to close the cluster. This makes the first cluster 3 HDC cluster. One to form a small space after the cluster. In the next gap between DC from previous round, work a 3 HDC cluster. Sew, insert into the gap, pull up a loop, sew, pull through 2. Leave the last loop on hook. Do this 3 times in the same gap for 3 incomplete HDC. You will have 4 loops on hook. Sew and pull through all loops to close the cluster. 1. This creates the second cluster. Repeat. Work 1 3 HDC cluster plus 1 in each gap between every pair of DC around. You started with 16 DC in round 2, so there are 16 gaps around. You will make 16 clusters total, each separated by a CH1 space. Join with a cell straight to the chain 1 space after the first cluster or to the top of the first cluster if easier. The goal is to close the round at the point between clusters. Round 4 creates popcorn petal stitches. Switch to yellow yarn for the sunflower petals. This round will create popcorn stitches in each CH1 space from the previous round to form 3D petals. Begin in any CH1 space from round 3. Join yellow yarn and 3 counts as 1 DC. In the same space, crochet for more DC, so there are 5 DC total in that one space, including the CH3. Now make a popcorn. Drop the loop from your hook. Insert hook front to back into the top of the CH3, the first DC. Grab the dropped loop and pull it through, then one to secure the popcorn. You have made one popcorn. Stitch a petal with a securing chain on top. Two, this will create a space between this and the next popcorn. In the next CH1 space, work 5 DC, drop loop, insert hook into first DC of that group, pull the loop through to form the popcorn, one to secure it, then 2. Repeat this process in each CH1 space around 5 DC in the space, close into a popcorn, 1 to secure, then 2 to move to the next. You will create 16 popcorn stitches, each separated by a CH to space. After the final popcorn, to and join with a cell straight to the top of the first popcorn, the point where you pulled the loop through the first DC. Tip: now you have a circle of 16 puffy yellow petals. In the next rounds, we will form the square shape by adding corners. Round 5, forming the square corner round. Switch to your background color. Choose either white or green as per the original pattern, or whatever color you want for the area around the sunflower. This round transforms the circle of petals into a square by introducing corners with treble crochets. Begin in any CH to space, the gap between two popcorns. Join new yarn and 3 counts as 1 DC. This will be the first stitch of a corner group on a side. In the same space, work to DC, then 1. In the next CH to space, work 3 DC, 1. In the next CH to space, again work 3 DC, 1. In the next CH to space, work a corner, 3 treble crochet, 2, 3 then 1. This creates a corner with a CH2 corner space. Side and corner repeat. Work 3 DC plus 1 in each of the next 3 CH to spaces. Then in the following CH to space, make a corner 3 2, 3 1. Repeat this sequence until you have worked 4 corners, 1 at roughly each side of the now forming square. The round will end with a corner followed by 1. Join with a cell street to the top of the beginning CH3. After round 5, you should see a square shape emerging. Each side of the square has 3 3DC clusters, with a CH1 between them. And each corner has the taller treble crochet cluster with a CH2 space at the tip of the corner. Round 6 square expand sides. 3 counts as DC and make to DC in the same space. 1. Work 3 DC plus 1 in each CH1 space along the side until you reach a CH2 corner space from previous round. For round 6, you should have 3 side clusters 3 DC between corners on each side, since the previous round had 3. In each corner CH to space, work 3 DC, 2, 3 DC, 1 to form a new corner. The CH2 remains as the corner gap. Continue this pattern for all 4 sides. 3 DC plus 1 in each side space, and 3 DC plus 2 plus 3 DC plus 1 in each corner. Join with cell street to the top of the starting CH3. The first motif is now complete. Fasten off and weave in the ends for this motif. Repeat rounds 1-6 to create 9 motifs total.